All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning. I am Meenakshi Sant. The headlines. Supreme Court to hear today Shiv Sena-NCP-Congress plea challenging the swearing-in of Devendra Fadnavis as Chief Minister by Maharashtra Governor. NCP removes Ajit Pawar as its Legislature Party leader. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to share his thoughts in his monthly radio program Mann Ki Baat this morning. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman says government to ensure better regulatory mechanism in banking sector. In sports, Bangladesh to resume second innings against India at overnight score of 152 for 6 on day 3 of Kolkata Cricket Test. And Indian wrestlers win 6 gold medals in under-15 Asian Championships at Chinese Taipei. The Supreme Court will hear today the plea of Shiv Sena, NCP and Congress challenging Maharashtra Governor's decision to swear in Devendra Fadnavis as the state's Chief Minister. A bench of Justices N.V. Ramana, Ashok Bhushan and Sanjeev Khanna will hear the plea at 11:30 a.m. Governor Bhagat Singh Koshyari yesterday administered the oath of office to BJP leader Devendra Fadnavis as Chief Minister for the second time. NCP leader Ajit Pawar took oath as the Deputy Chief Minister. Following the events, Shiv Sena-NCP-Congress Combine last night filed a petition in the Apex Court seeking quashing of the Governor's decision. They also demanded an immediate floor test within 24 hours to avoid horse trading. The three parties also sought a direction to the Governor to invite them to form the government under the leadership of Shiv Sena Chief Uddhav Thackeray. The BJP has asserted that it had the electoral and moral mandate to form the government in the state. BJP leaders will be addressing the newly elected MLAs in Mumbai this noon to brief them about the political developments in the state. Congress, on the other hand, described the new government in Maharashtra as illegitimate. The National Congress Party NCP chief Sharad Pawar, however, clarified that the decision of going with BJP to form the government in the state was of his nephew, Ajit Pawar. NCP held an over 3-hour meeting of its MLAs yesterday. At the party's closed-door meeting, the NCP removed Ajit Pawar from the post of the leader of the Legislature Party. The MLAs who had allegedly defected along with Ajit Pawar and extended support to BJP to form the government also attended the meeting. 50 MLAs of the total 54 party MLAs reportedly attended the meeting. Ajit Pawar was not present at the meeting. More from our Mumbai correspondent.
The three petitioners, together called Mahavikas Aghadi, have alleged that the governor's action in installing BJP government is unconstitutional. The petition filed through the three parties' advocate Sunil Fernandes claimed that the Mahavikas Aghadi has a clear majority in the 288-member state assembly. The Shiv Sena, NCP and Congress combined has also filed a separate application seeking direction for summoning for a special session of the assembly for swearing in of MLAs and a floor test. In yesterday's party MLAs meeting, the NCP removed Ajit Pawar from the post of Legislative Party leader and instead appointed State Party President Jayant Patil on the post. It is also said that to avoid poaching, the Congress and the NCP are shifting their MLAs to safer places. The Shiv Sena has already put up its MLAs at a hotel in Mumbai. Sonali Ghadar Patil, AIR News, Mumbai.
President's rule was imposed in the state on the 12th of this month after political stalemate continued over government formation following the announcement of assembly poll results last month. The BJP had emerged as the single largest party with 105 seats in the 288-member assembly, while Shiv Sena got 56 seats, NCP 154 and the Congress secured 44 seats. In Jharkhand, campaigning is gaining momentum for the first phase of assembly elections to be held on the 30th of this month. 189 candidates are in the fray in this phase, for which polling will be held in 13 constituencies spread over 6 districts. Leaders of various political parties, including BJP, Congress, Jharkhand Mukti Morcha and Jharkhand Vikas Morcha, are addressing election rallies and roadshows today. Our correspondent reports that senior BJP leaders and Union Ministers Rajnath Singh and Smriti Irani will address election meetings in several parts of the state.
Addressing election rallies in Chhatra, senior BJP leader and Chief Minister Raghubar Das said his government was corruption-free during 5 years. In Dumri, JMM leader Hemant Soren promised to provide free education to girls if his party is voted to power. Accusing BJP government in the state, senior Congress leader Furqan Ansari said farmers are suffering from non-payment of loans. Addressing election meetings in Patan, AJSU leader Sudesh Mahato said his government will provide 20% reservation to OBC. Leaders of left parties are also addressing election meetings to woo the voters. With KK Lal's report from Ranchi, Aarti Rana, AIR News.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi will share his thoughts with the people in the country and abroad in his monthly radio program Mann Ki Baat at 11 a.m. today. It will be the 59th episode of the monthly radio program. It will be broadcast on the entire network of AIR and Doordarshan and also on AIR News website www.newsonair.com and News on AIR mobile app. It will also be streamed live on the YouTube channels of AIR, DD News, PMO and Information and Broadcasting Ministry. AIR will broadcast the program in regional languages immediately after the Hindi broadcast. The regional language versions will also be repeated at 8 in the evening. In the run-up to the Constitution Day on the 26th of this month, we recall the thoughts shared by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in his address to the Parliament at conclusion of the debate on commitment to the Constitution on the 27th of November 2015. The discussion was organized to mark the 125th birth anniversary celebrations of the architect of the Indian Constitution, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. The Prime Minister said that the Constitution has the potential to unite the diverse elements of a large country like India.
अगर संविधान बनाने में बाबा साहब आम्बेडकर न होते तो शायद हमारा संविधान देश चलाने के लिए शासन चलाने के उत्तम हो सकता था, लेकिन वो संविधान सामाजिक दस्तावेज बनने से शायद चूक जाता। ये सामाजिक दस्तावेज इसलिए बना है कि बाबा साहब आम्बेडकर का दर्द, उनकी पीड़ा का अर्क उसमें शब्द बनकर निकल रहा था और तब जाकर के संविधान का निर्माण हुआ।
This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, visit our News on AIR app and follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. You can also visit our website www.newsonair.com. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has said government is making efforts to ensure better regulatory mechanism in the banking sector. Referring to reports of scams in certain cooperative banks, Ms. Sitharaman said the Reserve Bank of India has begun to take initiatives to strengthen further its supervisory and regulatory roles. The minister was delivering the G. Ramachandran Memorial Lecture organized by the Southern Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry in Chennai last evening. Ms. Sitharaman said some of the free trade agreements with other nations have not helped exporters from the country in a proportionate manner. She said the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership RCEP is also not meeting the aspirations of the nation, which is why India did not join the regional grouping. The centre has extended the ban on the National Democratic Front of Bodoland, NDFB, along with its groups, factions and front organizations by 5 more years. Ministry of Home Affairs in a notification said the NDFB was involved in killing of 19 civilians since January 2015. It said they were also involved in 62 violent incidents in which 55 extremists have been killed and 450 extremists have been arrested. And now, news from the Cineworld.
India's biggest film festival, IFFI 2019, the Golden Jubilee of India's International Film Festival. Join us on All India Radio News for all about IFFI at 50.
The world of cinema has grown richer due to the ongoing International Film Festival of India, IFFI. Its Golden Jubilee edition began earlier this week and is enjoying great patronage by thousands of delegates in Goa. Our correspondent reports that IFFI 2019 will see 3 premieres as opening, mid-fest and closing films.
Today, delegates can catch the German film Traumfabrik, which marks the mid-fest gala screening. A romantic drama set in 1961, it is about a young man's quest
for love after the Berlin Wall separates them. The Martins' career directorial venture can be caught today at 4 p.m. at the Kala Academy in Panjim.
I lost myself in you. There's something between us, but life come between us too.
The Indian premiere of Margi and Her Mother, directed by Iranian master Mohsin Makhmalbaf, will be the closing film of Ifi. The movie talks about Margi, a 6-year-old who has to live with an old woman after her single mother defaults on rent. And after the screening of over 200 films, the festival will see curtains down on the 28th of November. A closing ceremony on the theme of Ek Bharat, Shresht Bharat is expected to draw both crowds and star power.
Ek Bharat, Shresht Bharat.
So stay tuned into AIR News to catch all of the excitement in the rest of the festival season. For Ifi at 50, this is Ankita from Goa.
The Martyrdom Day of the 9th Guru of Sikhs, Guru Tegh Bahadur, is being observed today. The day is also known as Shahidi Divas. President Ramnath Kovind, in his message, said that Guru Tegh Bahadur worked to alleviate the sufferings of the people and fought against oppression, and for this reason, Guru Tegh Bahadur is aptly called Hind Di Chadar. In cricket, Bangladesh will resume their second innings against India at the overnight score of 152 for 6 on the third day of the maiden pink ball day-night test at the Eden Gardens in Kolkata today. India will be looking for a 12th successive series win at home. The visitors were trailing by 89 runs when stumps were drawn last night. The hosts declared their first innings at 347 for 9 on the second day. Earlier, skipper Virat Kohli became the first Indian batsman to score a century in day-night test, scoring 136 off 194 balls. Indian grapplers continued their gold rush at the Under-15 Asian Wrestling Championship at Taichung in Chinese Taipei, clinching 6 gold medals yesterday. The Indian contingent now has a total of 8 gold medals after beginning their campaign with a couple of gold on Friday. India is leading the team rankings list with 125 points, followed by Kazakhstan with 120. On day 2, Akash beat Daiki Ogawa of Japan in the 48 kg category of freestyle. In Greco-Roman category, Ankit Gulia defeated Korganov of Kazakhstan to win the gold in the 68 kgs. And now for an overview of today's newspapers, it's over to Abhishek Mukhopadhyay.
Thank you, Meenakshi. The dramatic developments for government formation in Maharashtra dominate the headlines of all newspapers today. The Mail today terms them Maha Coup, while the Times of India reports Game Changer. Ajit backs Pawar, play with late reverse swinger, and says in the headline, the real day-night test is in Mumbai. The Indian Express headlines, while you were sleeping, Maharashtra wakes up to Fadnavis as CM with a Pawar as his deputy. The Hindustan Times informs both camps confidants, but more suspense lies ahead. The Pioneer reports Ajit removed as Legislative Party leader loses whip. The Hindu informs President's rule revoked via PM special powers. Cabinet approval was not taken. The Asian Age reports Sena moves Supreme Court hearing today. The Financial Express quotes Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman as saying that India did not join Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership, RCEP, as the offer was not as much as our aspirations. And finally, the Hindu reports on its front page, dogged transcontinental quest ends in sweet reunion. 40 years after adoption, Danish man meets his mother, referring to David Nilsson's reunion with his mother Dhanlakshmi recently in Chennai. And with that, it's back to you, Meenakshi.
Thank you, Abhishek. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Supreme Court to hear today Shiv Sena-NCP-Congress plea challenging the swearing-in of Devendra Fadnavis as Chief Minister by Maharashtra Governor. NCP removes Ajit Pawar as its Legislature Party leader. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to share his thoughts in his monthly radio program Mann Ki Baat this morning. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman says government to ensure better regulatory mechanism in banking sector. Bangladesh to resume second innings against India at overnight score of 152 for 6 on day 3 of the Kolkata Cricket Test. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.